Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. Hope. Hope.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Hey. Good morning. Hey.
Gotcha.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility.
Hey, risking your life to cross and rubbing shoulders with beat here. Sit tight. This is just wonderful. I can see the love and care you put into your craft. There's no denying. I'd like you to put this show.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
You gotta think before you. Even I. So if the chiral shock cannon helps you stop, and if you can deliver my research data to South, there's a lot of other folks. If you bring them onto the chiral network too. Thanks again. I'm still concerned about the armed survivalists, so I'll be rooting for you to keep on. I don't know if I can come up with anything else to help with that, but your support. Anyway, I'm prepping some cargo. Be warned that this cargo can explode if handled improperly. So if and when you take this main order, good luck with everything.
Sam, once again, I'm contacting you via... I'll get to the point. Has Charlie ever behaved? I ask because his credibility, as routinely calculated by APAS, despite attempting to confirm his credentials via the UCA's National ID Registry, it may well be the case. I can only hope that my suspicions are unfounded. For now, Sam, proceed to South Fort. It is imperative that we improve the DHV Magellan, and the sooner we connect all of Australia to the network, the better. When you are ready to proceed, you can pick up your next main order for...
Order completed. Well done.
Sam, we should stay focused on our primary mission. To that end, you should...
Unable to obtain additional data from the DHV Magellan. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Order accepted. Thank you. Done and dusted. Anytime now. That one. That's the way.
The silent, faulty feeling. The silent fault. The silent, faulty feeling. The silent fault. I sigh and fall to the ceiling. I sigh and run to the kneeling. A silence for the feeling. Ran out of all the meaning. I ran out of.
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified.
That's the place, huh?
Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted in some facility grounds.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Well, hazardous materials notwithstanding, I see you got here in a timely fashion. At one moment, while I confirm. Marvelous. This is in absolutely impeccable condition. Well, now, this was not a delivery I was expecting you to bring to my door. I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough, thanks. Now displaying your current order grade.
Unfortunately, though, such firepower is more than enough to kill any human. In addition, I'm happy to share some new pickup off-roader tires that... I'll be... any assistance you... Oh, before... A gift, I was... This cargo will allow you to enhance the D8... I'll be...
Sam, our enemies have grown bolder and more aggressive. Chiral network coverage now stands in excess of 85% across Australia. We are already seeing indications of plate gate formation in the near future as well. Just a bit more, Sam. I know you and to prepare for what's to come. I encourage... Be advised, Sam, that I've switched. We need to talk about... I reviewed the contract between A... By doing so, I was able to confirm that funding for Drop, though they used intermediaries to obfuscate the transactions. In other words, Drawbridge cannot be considered as an Should these Your attempts to integrate Mexico and Australia into the chiral network. When I tasked Drawbridge with these missions, it was under the assumption, but I, APAC, and you yourselves may have all been deceived.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Just like old times.
Where are we?
This place does wonders for my mood. The repairs to the DHV Magellan are still ongoing, so I thought to return here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well, at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00. And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records. To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only one. A single sacrificial BB unit, facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent. This approach called for what was dubbed a core bridge baby, and BB00 was a lucky candidate assigned to play this role. However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
Meanwhile, Lou was placed into storage for an extended period, and for reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well, we now know Lou was born 11 years ago. There may very well have been a connection with Neil.
You know, my fondness for this place isn't wholly nostalgic. It has the most delightful hot springs, you see. Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it. If you can find the time, you should come visit. Give the old bones a soak.
Oh, a warm bath does sound good.
Perfect treat for a weary traveler. Anyway, I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
Do you read me, Sam? This is Tarman. I've relocated my hand at last, out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established, I should finally be in a position to wrap up repairs on the ship. But that won't be enough for what's coming. We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knot is home to an exceptional researcher. It so happens that they were instrumental in the construction of this fine vessel, and they're preparing the latest and greatest weapons for our use as we speak. Just a few more hurdles, Sam. Access the South Fort Knot delivery terminal and take care of the main order for me.
Thank you for coming. The after my child. You are the father.
I finished preparing your next delivery. You'll find...
Sam, you'll forgive me for using our private line again. I did a deep dive. While it is indeed a civilian, the financing for that work appears to have come from Bridget. It would be fair to say that this would make... Charlie was involved in all of the... This only increases the likelihood that... Of course, it now seems likely that Charlie does not exist. If everything, including the extension of... Then it's plain our company has made a great... Further investigation is warranted, but that will... This is a delicate situation that requires... As such, your best course of action is to... As always, I will...